please take the space you feel well in and arrive at yourself. And search for this sort of relationship that your body starts to react. That's just under the impression of being seen. Turn your hands and slowly go down through your body, through the legs, into the earth. And breathe. Make a step forward and repeat. Arrive at yourself. Turn your hands. Let go. And stay with yourself, with your body. Notice how the body reacts. Support it when you feel its reactions. Don't hesitate to help. Let your breath react, relax. The weaving with the fingers, the L and the B, are exercises which address this realm. But to continue, they will come back in my further webinars anyway. So today I want to just stress a little bit the aspects of the spirals and the O and the E, which we started to work on 2 sessions ago. So please, to begin with, just create an O gesture from the heart. Create the first quarter of the circle, the second quarter of the circle, then continue through the other arm, streaming through the opposite arm, and then a fourth quarter until your feeling somehow returns through the arms to your collarbone. And then let go, breathe, and the arms may sink. Remember that the O gesture have a lot to do with the thighs. Stroke them a little bit, feel them, say hello. Have your legs bent a little bit and then slowly stretch the upper legs and stay with your consciousness in this activity while you stretch your legs. And then when they are stretched or nearly stretched, ask yourself, what's the consciousness in my feet now? And how did it get there? Allow yourself to discover new and unexpected things with this simple exercise. Bend your knees, stroke them a little bit. Stay in your upper legs while stretching them. Feel how this stretches the whole body. And then ask for the consciousness in your feet. Because although they belong to Jupiter, thighs, feet, and the O. Let's do it one more time, the O. And slowly stretch the thighs while you are doing it. O. And allow it to bring you forward on the toes. Great. And now create an E gesture. Press your lower arms slightly against each other. And allow this feeling to bring you on the heels. And then return to yourself. Let go. Make a little step backwards or forwards. Afterwards you want to move a little bit forwards. That's the reason why I walk backwards. One more time from O to E. Create the O and let it bring you forward. Incline you forward a little bit. Create the E and let it bring you backwards a little bit. On the heels. And let go. One last time, a step backwards. And when we do the E, try to have the feeling that the arms rest on each other. I'll explain it while we are doing it. Create the O in a way that you have the impression it brings you forward. Arrive at yourself. Let go. Cross. And now sense into your left arm and try to get a picture of how the left arm feels the right arm. And creep into your right arm and try to get a sensation of how does it sense, feel the left arm. So two different impressions of this meeting point. And arrive at your center on the heels. And then maybe just one step backwards that you can walk forwards a little bit. And this E is about taking time to arrive. And arriving does not mean one point, but arriving is two things have to meet, something has to come together. For this reason, take time to experience this crossing. We walk a straight line forwards, but we try that the O brings us forward. We create the O, we follow its invitation to walk. We create the A, we follow its invitation to stop, to arrive. Take your time to sense into this crossing. Breathe. Let go. We do the same on the way backwards. O wants to bring us into movement. We walk backwards. And the E wants to make us arrive. And now we try to combine this with the spiral. We walk a spiral instead of a straight line with the O and E. And I suggest that we walk forward and then to the right, and over the left side we really go forward. But do whatever you feel like. O invites us to start walking around. We carry it a little bit around. We walk forward, and the E we use to arrive. To create this sensation in the body. We return to our center, and then we walk a little bit backwards and around the point where we stand to return home. So we go backwards a little bit, around the point where we stood. Increase a little bit the O, and then we arrive. E. Maybe you have noticed that we could need a little bit more help to move. And if we have an order of O, U, and then the I and the E, then you will see this helps a lot. I will show you. We just do it standing. Create the O from the heart. and notice that it brings you back to your own heart. And then you just bring your hands to where you have arrived actually, and from there you create the ooh. And this will nearly throw you, make you fall forward, and then you say stop, and you create the E, I am here. And from there you create the gesture E, the German E, to really arrive. And you can have in mind how the nerve cells in the embryo start to create all these connections, and they move to places where they arrive, and they have to be arrived to be able to observe. One more time standing. O brings you forward. Ooh nearly makes you fall. I stop. I want to arrive at myself. And then I arrive on my heels. And breathe. Let's try to do this together with the spiral. And each time it's a little bit different when the ooh wants to start help me moving. So don't be fixed on how I do it. I do it differently each time. O invites me to move, leads me around. Ooh brings me forward. Ooh, E says stop please. And E says, the E, I arrive. And then return to your center. And we do it on the way back. We start with a little step backwards and then we walk around the point where we stand. O makes us ready to walk, leads us around. Ooh, starts pushing, pulling us. I says, stop please, here I am. And stop. And please do not feel obliged to create such an I. You can also just increase the tension in your body to stop the movement, the quick movement of the ooh, and from there lead into the E gesture, which finishes the movement. And now we try to do it on the spirals, on this diamond, on this square which stands on its point. And we just walk the square one time with these 4 words in mind: warmth, light, tone, and life. Warmth, just a straight line. And just how does your body resound to this word? Light. Tone. Life. And now we try to walk a spiral from point to point. We have tried it once, and now we try again. And if you get lost, never mind, just in the very end, try to be home again. And then feel satisfied. So we practice to feel satisfied despite of everything. And we now use our hands just to lead the body a little bit. We lead the body around the point where we stand. We lead the body forwards to the next point, and we help the body to arrive, to feel I arrive. We use our hand to start moving towards the center of the square. We lead the legs around the point where we stood, and we arrive. Again, we walk a little bit backwards, but the hands lead the body around, behind, and help us to arrive. We lead the body towards the center, around the point, and back to where we came from. Arrive. Great. And now when we do it with the gestures of the arms, we just know it can make it more difficult, but in the end, the idea is that the arms actually inspire our legs to move. And the more we stay relaxed, the more they can have their discussion and their inspiration, and share their inspirations. Okay, O, U, I, E. O. U, I, just a slight indication to arrive. E. Heals. And again. Oh. The U helps us starting, accelerating, and the I is the stop. Arrive. E. Where take lots of time to arrive. A little bit backwards to start. Oh, around. Ooh, I and E. Oh. Ooh. I and E. And arrive and let go. And breathe. Great. And slowly move to your seat and listen to the resonance. How is it doing what we've just done? How do you feel? What's going on under your skin, in your upper body, in your legs? Where do you feel it strongest, that life in your body? What elements are predominant at the moment? The physical body, the bones, the watery fluid element, the airy tickling element, the breathing element, the warmth element. Or do you have two elements which are predominant? How's the difference between right and left? Now. And allow yourself to notice how things change when you come back to what you have observed before. It might be completely different. And be aware that this interest you show to your body, to the picture the body wants to, through which the body speaks to us, is a great experience for the body to be perceived like that. It's a conviction we have to train a little bit.